3.6 day one, baby. This is a very special moment today. We're going all in. Oh, that's not what I was expecting at all. I'm only half awake. It's fine. Wait, oh my God. You can't even do his survey? It's locked behind the thing too. If there was any patch for me to lose a 50-50 to Marcus, this would be the patch. Friends and gamers, I just took a nap, so I might be a little bit rough around the edges for this video, but it's time to pull for Enigma. We are doing the, oh my God, what patch is this? It's 3.6? 3.6. It's 3.6. 3.6 day one, baby. I am back on it for Reverse 1999. We're getting Enigma today. Also, yes, there was no character trailer, character teaser. I forget what Blue Up calls them. There was not one of those for Enigma. I'm assuming because we already know him. I do feel like we were robbed a little bit. I'm gonna say, yes, the main teaser trailer for, I keep forgetting if it's what the order of the words is in the title. Is it last in future? Past in future? I don't know. Something and something principles. We'll find out what the name of the thing is. But it's like past and future. I think it's last and present. I don't know. Something along those lines. The trailer for that version did have a lot of Enigma because he's the only pullable character. We have a very short half patch of the normal patch cycle happening for Enigma before we get the what should have been 3.7, but it's not 3.7. It's the collaboration patch. The collaboration patch technically does not get a version number akin to like the 3.5, the 3.6, because it is a different version number on the Chinese server. So it's just kind of like a standalone patch. Obviously up here, like, cause you can see up here, my game client says 3.6. It'll say 3.7 when we get the Atomic Heart collaboration patch next bit, but it's technically not 3.7. Does this make sense? I hope so. So we have a very short patch because next is that collaboration patch, but they did have to release Enigma before that. So that's why we're here. The people have been waiting for Enigma for, I thought it had only been like a year and a half. So in the last video, the 3.6 reaction, I did say it had been about a year that I've been waiting for Enigma. I did not realize it's been 2 years. Did not realize that it had been 2 years since we'd first met him. So this is a very special moment today. We don't have a character trailer. Like I said, I do feel like we were robbed. I would have loved to see more of Enigma just because I love him. And I keep putting off hitting this start button because I'm a little bit nervous. So let's just hit start. Let's hit start. We're going to go through the patch stuff. We're going to trial Enigma and we're going to do our pulls. We don't even really need to trial him because I already know I want to pull. Am I going to regret this during the Atomic Heart collaboration patch? Possibly, but also I know nothing about Atomic Heart, nor am I really attached to it. I had more of an attachment to the Assassin's Creed collaboration patch because I knew a little bit about Assassin's Creed. And then the Assassin's Creed, I forgot to do artificial somnambulism again. The Assassin's Creed patch last year in particularly was inspired by the Greek mythology Assassin's Creed game. And I like Greek mythology, so I kind of knew I was in it on that one. But, Anjanella, I love you, sweetie, but we gotta keep moving. Don't pay attention to, oh wait, it's a new month. Okay, yeah, it's a new month. You can pay attention to how many times I've logged in. I don't care. I didn't log in yesterday though, because it maintenance. Last and first principles. There it is. I totally forgot. So we have 20 days on this patch. It is like, in terms of it being like a half of a patch, I think it's a bit longer than we would normally get, but it's only that first half of the patch. So this 20 days is the patch. We only have one half of the 7-day login. The 20 days is the patch. That's it. In 20 days from when I'm recording this, it's July 2nd, we will get the Atomic Heart collaboration patch. So I want to tell you guys, like, pull with caution, but also I'm not going to be pulling with caution. So who am I to say anything? We're going all in. Oh, we also got Euphoria upgrade rewards for Recoleta. And we have another yearly bookmarks. So when this outfit was introduced in the trailer, I was very confused why we're getting yearly bookmarks and what the holiday was. It does kind of pop up on the trailer as World Book Day, which I didn't know was a thing. And I read a lot, so I didn't even know it was a thing, but I think it's fun and cool and cute. But is it World Book Day? Is that like the actual thing? World Book Day. Yeah, I do think it makes sense that Reverse 1989 would shoehorn in a, like, what I would consider a social media holiday, like the type of holiday that only really pops up and is talked about when it's in terms of like a social media post. But I do think it makes sense that Reverse would celebrate this one of the social media holidays because there's so many literature references in Reverse 1999. And just Recoleta in general. She's like a writer, so it makes sense that it would be for her. That makes total sense. I think they just wanted to give her a garment with the Euphoria upgrade, because usually if a character gets some type of Euphoria and Lucidity upgrade, they also get a garment during that same patch. So that's just probably what that was meant for. And I think it makes sense. Like, even if it is kind of like shoehorned in and doesn't fully make sense why they would be celebrating World Book Day, it still makes sense. So I'll let it slide. That one I will let slide. So that's gonna be, I kind of hate that. So the yearly bookmark garment is the Battle Pass garment, which means the Marcia garment is in the shop. The Tarot Card garment is in the shop, and I don't know. Okay, later. Thank you. I know I have overflow cells. It's fine. Deciphering reality. Enigma's banner is real. It's here. We have our 3.6 preview, so we're going to really quickly look at this. Before we do that, I do have to point out that while this particular video is not sponsored, I am a partnered creator with Blue Epoch in Reverse 1999, and I will be receiving compensation for this video. And I'm so excited to be here. Life is not a puzzle game where you can simply restart and try again. The toy box offers a simulation of reality, but cannot explain how everything truly works. That's true, because we are getting more into, why did I want to call it simulated universe? Oh my god, I have Star Rail in the brain for some reason, and I haven't played Star Rail in weeks. Why can't, this is what I was saying, where my brain isn't going to be fully, like, there for this video, because I did just take a nap. I slept for, like, 4 or 5 hours last night, and when I got home from work, it, like, kicked me in the butt. So now here we are, and I immediately... First thing I did after I had like I like ate, took a nap, we're here. I'm also realizing I might have to pause in the middle of this video to take my dog for a walk, but it's fine. Yeah, toy box. So Last and First Principles is our main event that will be going until the 22nd of July. The patch itself ends on the 23rd. So they literally made this event as long as they possibly could. And yeah, if you don't get to it during this patch, I'm assuming it will be going into the backlog a couple patches from now, so don't be too bent up about it. It will come back. The Observer's Checklist is going to be the little like checklist event, so you check things off and get rewards to use in the shop, which is going to be called the Cryptography Team. It's not actually a fun name. I don't know why it's called that, because usually they'll give it like a fun shop-related name, and that isn't that. But we have a 6-star side cube in there, the riddles limit for... I'm assuming Enigma, and then there's also some other little goodies in there as well, as per usual. Complete Induction is in Enigma's exclusive mode, so instead of a character story, we're getting this. This is going to be available until the 23rd, so if you're prioritizing, do Last and First Principles first, actually. And this is also how you get the free garment for White Rum. The login event will be going through the entirety of the patch. I wish they would have given us more unilogs, quite frankly, because it is so condensed, and I just wish we would have got more unilogs, quite frankly. That's my hot take. The War Room does have a expansion this patch, but it's nothing crazy. It's just some level up materials. We have the Euphoria upgrade for Recoleta. Focused Flashback is also a new endgame mode. I keep calling it an endgame mode, but it does have a final date on it, but it doesn't open until the 4th, and it's the 2nd, so we can't really take a look at it today. But this will be open until the 23rd with the end of the patch. I would like to take a look at it, so we might have to do like a separate focused flashback video. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that, but we might have to. We'll see. I might not cover focused flashback at all. We'll see. We'll see. I might do it off camera, and then we'll talk about it next patch, because they say it's a new regularly updated mode, so I'm assuming this duration here is going to be specific to this patch, and then we'll have another round of it, a new version of it in the next patch that is probably themed around the collaboration. So we might talk about, I might do focus flashback on my own this patch, and then we'll talk about it later on. I'm not sure. Mains bulletin is obviously here. I forgot to do my mains bulletin. If you watched the 3.6 reaction, I said that I had to finish my mains bulletin. I only did 1/3, not 2/3. I did 1/3 of it. I had 2/3 left. Didn't do that. Double minting will be opening on July 13th and going to the 23rd with the end of the patch, so we get double minted aesthetic drops. Battle Pass is Recoleta's garment. That goes until the 22nd, so take note of that. Get your Battle Pass rewards, but I do think if you forget to claim your Battle Pass rewards, they get sent to you. So not that bad. Just remember. And we have our Welcome to the Future preview event for the collaboration patch with Atomic Heart. That will be starting on the 16th of July and ending on the 23rd with the end of the patch. Enigma's banner goes the entirety of the patch till the 23rd, and he will be sharing that banner with the 5 stars Sweetheart and Charlie. I don't really use 5 stars. I can't say that, but I do love Sweetheart and Charlie. So I love a lot of the characters in this game. There's very few characters I don't like, now that I think about it. Like playable characters. NPCs is a little bit different. There are some NPCs I do have like a good amount of hate for, but like for good reason. Ripples on the Water scam banner. If there is ever a time to not pull on a quote unquote scam banner, and if you're new here, scam banner is just like any sort of rerun banner, especially because reverse 1999 characters in particular. Most of the time, usually, at least the characters on this banner, get put into the standard pool after a couple of patches. Like, all these characters are in the standard pool, so you can lose your 50-50 to any one of these characters. So it's a scam banner. Don't pull on it. Pull with caution. Your free will, you can pull on whatever you want, but if there was ever a time to not pull on this banner, this is the patch. It's a condensed patch leading up to a collaboration patch. Don't do it, my guy. But it ends on the 23rd. And the pool for this one is going to be Recoleta, Melania, Tooth Fairy, Willow, Tuesday, and Isolde. Don't pull. You can pull. It's your clear drops, but pull with caution is all I'm saying. We already talked about the jukebox update. Then we have our new garment for Marsha. I am happy that the price is $9.99. I do think that is the standard price for a tarot card garment, but it's also the standard price for the battle pass. So if I were gonna buy the first tier of the battle pass to get the Recoleta garment, it's the same price as if I were to buy this Marsha garment. So I do appreciate that they're the same price, but I always get a little bit scared when the tarot card garment is in the shop and not the battle pass, but they tend to be the same price, and this will be available for the entirety of this patch. We have our new Wilderness theme pack that I can't read the name of. And then we go through the list of new shop packs that I don't necessarily care about. We have a calendar here if that is more your jam. I also forgot to move the box. Apologies. I'm just like so tunnel visioned on Enigma, quite frankly. Did forget to move the box. Apologies there. How bad was it? It wasn't that bad. It's fine. But there is a calendar in app if that is more your speed. I will move the box just like really quickly, but I'm not going to move my model, so we're going to be a little bit funky for a minute. BRB. I had display capture on. Why did I have display capture on in this view? What were we playing? I don't remember. Oh, Enfield. We were playing Enfield. That's right. Okay. Yeah, Recoleta has a rerun. Don't pull with caution. It's your polls. Do what you want with it, but like pull with caution. We have a collaboration patch and also a beloved character that is finally playable this patch. Then we have Weight of Words. I want to see what this tarot card garment is so bad, but we will do a specific shop thing. And also I'm gonna move my model around anyways. I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, I have to turn her around anyways. So like, let's just do it now. New arrivals in Teller Machine, new arrivals in the Wilderness shop. That is it. We are home free. Let's get our free pulls. Oh, by the way, I forgot to grab my artificial somnambulism rewards. So I always forget, always. So I'm gonna have a good amount of extra clear drops here that if you already claimed your artificial somnambulism rewards, you will not have. So the actual rewards we're getting with this patch, the fixed issue compensation is going to be 180 clear drops, and then maintenance compensation is 300. That's pretty standard. However, because I forgot to claim my artificial somnambulism rewards, I have 880. Don't worry about it. Do not worry. That adds up really fast. Like that many 40s, I guess, adds up that quickly. Okay. Because I'm like, that feels higher than it should be. All right, I'll take it. I mean, I need all the help I can get right now. I gotta win a 50-50, I think, for Enigma. I just want to get all these little indicators to go away. Yeah, so Battle Pass is $9.99 at the low tier, so that's the cost of the Recoleta garment. Do we get an automatic level up to 10 for this Battle Pass? Or did they just like cap the final reward level? No, it goes all the way to 70. This patch is so odd to me because it's a heavily condensed patch for all intents and purposes, but we don't have any sort of like compensation for that heavy condensing of the patch. Does this make sense? I find that wild. Maybe, I don't know if maybe the decibels, like the rate we're getting them is higher. I don't know, because I haven't seen anywhere. Like, I feel like this patch is not being marketed as a condensed patch, even though it really is. It's so odd to me with the battle pass, especially because usually, oh, yep, there it goes. Okay, there's the compensation. Roaring Revelry, I can't read. Growling Party. Yeah, so it automatically leveled me up 10 levels, and that's how you get the garment. So there is compensation for the condensing of the patch. Never mind, I take that back. Blue Outback, y'all are good. All right, get my sign-ins. Okay, what's this here? Oh, this is my returnee rewards because I forgot to log in for a minute. Okay, my bad. That one's on me. I will again take the extra rewards though because we need them. Sometimes I forget to play my gacha games for a hot minute and then I get the returnee rewards and it's nice. But I wasn't playing a ton during 3.5 because of Summer Game Fest. So I was a little bit busy. I still haven't finished anything like related. I still haven't finished any of my Summer Game Fest stuff, by the way, just so we're all in this. I am behind on the War Room, but I'm not super crazy about it because we don't have anything crazy this patch. I'll get caught back up. I'm not really concerned, especially because I do plan on doing last and first principles hopefully during the next 20 days, because I do think it probably will. I don't have confirmed information on this, by the way, but I do think it probably will tie into the Atomic Heart collaboration. So knowing like base knowledge about Laplace will probably be helpful, but we'll see. Bank time! Roaring month is here. We have all of these oh, weekly tribute. That's what was lit up. Okay, we're good. The garment shop. Now, for those of you who don't know, all of the tarot card garments, the 0 to 21 series, are inspired by the major arcana of tarot cards. It's not lost to me. It's called the Arcana. Okay, it's not lost to me. I know, but all these are actually inspired by real life tarot card designs. Now, in the 3.6 reaction, I took some guesses on what this one was, but also I don't remember what tarot cards we've already gotten. So a little bit lost there. But I think Ever-Burning Embrace is either going to be, what did I say? It was going to be the High Priestess, the Empress, or secret third option, Temperance. So, hi. I like tarot cards. So let's view our details and see if we can actually get the full art. Strength. Oh, that's not what I was expecting at all. Oh my God. Is that spelt right? I don't think that's spelt right. No, it's spelt right. This just uses a fun font. I have trouble reading fun fonts in games sometimes. It's a problem, but this is spelled correctly. It's just split down the middle, where if I'm spelling the word strength, I do the S-T-R-E-N and then the G-T-H. Like, I split it here, so it being split here confused my brain a little bit. I'm only half awake. It's fine. Strength is not what I was expecting. Strength is a good tarot card. Like, if you're pulling and you get strength, that's actually a good one to get. I think it stands for like self-love and stuff like that, which I actually think makes a lot of sense for Marcia's story. Yeah, I like that for her. Not what I was expecting, but it makes sense. I like that for her. I love that for Marcia. But I do probably plan on buying this one, but I'm not sure because I did just get a house, so I'm not really sure if we're gonna buy garments for a hot minute. I hope y'all could understand where I'm coming from with that one. But then in Miracle Mart, we have the Empty Answer Travel Scrapbook, then the Around the Riverbend Garment for Yenisei. Oh, I should probably say prices. So the Travel Scrapbook is going to be 600 strands or 880 clear drops. The Garment for Yenisei is going to be 1360 strands. The portrait When Humanity Progresses, this is insane. I love this portrait, by the way, but I don't want to spend clear drops on it, and I don't have any strands. So I love this portrait. It's going to be 80 strands or 120 clear drops. And then the double-decker tram building is going to be 360 strands. Now in Rewards Revisited, then we have our free bundle of old tickets. Make sure to claim those before the end of the batch. And the reruns in this section then is going to be the Under a Different Sea garment for Poltergeist, which is going to be 560 strands or 2,000 tickets. The Night in Sao Paulo portrait is going to be 80 strands or 500 tickets. And then we have just some insight crates, caskets for various prices if you need them. Do I want to get the poltergeist? I love this poltergeist garment. I think it's so cutie. I might purchase it with my strands because I've been trying to use, not my strands. Oh my God, my tickets. I've been trying to use my tickets because my tickets I've been treating for the last like multiple months. I've been treating them like the final boss reward you get in a video game where you're like, oh, I'll use this later. I'll save it for later. And then you never use it. So I've been trying to use them more. Pawn shop. What does the pawn shop want from me? It's just going to stay there. What does Treble Counter want? Oh, the immaterial battery. It just wants me to look at that. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Let's grab our monthly 10 unilogs. We're going to need those today. And then we are done with the shop. So I think it might be pool time. It might be pool time. We've already watched this. If you're curious what I think about this trailer, it's in the 3.6 reaction. I paused it instead of hitting skip. That is not the first time I've done that. Ooh, I love how they incorporate the crossword puzzle in. That's really cool. I like how they incorporated that in because the crossword puzzle is a big thing in the trailer as well. So yeah, take a look at the cryptography shop. We got a immaterial photoscape in here again. This was something that was introduced a couple of patches ago and I don't plan on getting it. It is a 6-star selector out of a limited pool of 6 stars. Yeah, this one includes Regaletta, Anli, Pickles, Medicine Pocket, or Melania. So very limited selection, but if you're wanting that, go for it. I would not prioritize it though. If you if you just play this event a bunch of times, so you probably could get it. Because the fun thing is you can redo the battle stages a bunch of times over and actually get enough for this. But the riddles limit is going to probably be what most people are prioritizing. This is the limited side cube for Enigma. There's also the Unilog over here. And I would prioritize the last and first principles music, as well as the limited, particularly these two, the bottom of the puzzle and Garden of Riddles. My box is covering, but like these two right here. And then everything else you can kind of just purchase as you please, but that's what I'd prioritize. We got Lucid Scape, which I gotta do. We got Into Limbo, which I gotta do. We got Mains Bulletin, which I gotta do. And then Complete Induction is locked because it's not open yet. Wait, oh my God. You have to do, oh, wait, Complete Induction is open and that's where the survey. Wait, does that mean I can't get my rewards because it's locked? Wait. Okay, this puts things into perspectives. So in order to do, they're actually locking this. In order to play Complete Induction, you have to clear stage 14 of the Last and First Principles event. Hold on, if we hit start, is it gonna throw me into something? It doesn't, but I can't go ahead and see the further stages. That's wild. Is it just 14 stages? I'm trying to look at the achievements to see if that'll show me. You get rewards for going to 11, but I guess there is 14 stages. Yeah, you need to clear Last and First Principles in order to do Complete Induction. That's wild. Does it even say that anywhere? Okay, so I guess we have to do Last and First Principles. Okay, that's wild. Does that mean if I try to do the survey for ENIGMA to get extra clear drops, is it gonna let me grab the achievements for that? I don't think so. Oh my God, you can't even do his survey? Wait, you can't even do his survey? It's locked behind the thing too. That's wild. They really, Reverse is not messing around with that. They're like, you need to do Last and First Principles. Story skippers, y'all can cry about it. Like, that's the first time I've ever seen them do that. Lock things like that behind story. That's not like the main story, you know, like it's not like main story or anything like that. That's wild. I was not expecting that. Oh my God. Okay, so we're just gonna pull then. We're just gonna go straight to pulling. Sure. Okay. I guess we're summoning right off the bat. I don't know how he works, but we're gonna have to cry about it, I guess. I'm not gonna cry about it, but okay, he is a Dynamo support shield unit. His ultimate is called the Riddle in the Answer. We'll go through his kit very briefly right here, but we're not gonna trial him, I guess. That's fine. I'm fine. So his ultimate is a self buff, gains a Cipher Machine for 2 rounds, dispels all negative status effects and control effects. So that's actually pretty correct. And also gains 5 stacks of loop chain. So Cipher Machine is a positive status that is 20% crit damage increase. And then loop chain at 5 stacks, which is what you get with the ult. It casts the Closed Loop Principle, which is a mass attack that deals 200% reality damage. So that's wild. Then his first incantation, his attack incantation, is called Infinite Translation, which at level 1 is a single target attack that deals 200% reality damage and grants multiple stacks of things, including Dynamo stacks. And I do think Infinite Translation might be the one you want to stack, because with Reverse 1999 characters, there's always one of their incantations that is like, okay, this is the one you want to stack. Stack this one. The other one can be played at level 1 and you're literally fine. This Infinite Translation might be the one you want to stack, but I wouldn't know because I'm not allowed to do his survey until I play the full story. I don't have a problem with, I just can't do that in a like half-hour video. You know, I'm gonna need like multiple videos for that. I'm gonna need like at least 7 videos for that, you know? Not at least 7. 7 would be like a good medium number. If it's 14, it would be like anywhere from 4 to like 8 videos, 4 to 8 videos I would need for it. 7 might be on the higher end then. So like 4, I would need 4 to 8 hours to do it, which all things considered is on the short end for a limited event. So I'll give him that one. But I wouldn't know which one is the actual incantation you need to stack because I can't try Enigma out until we pull him, apparently. So it's fine. You know, we couldn't properly trial Orc either because we got him for free. So there was no survey stage. But yeah, this looks like it's probably the one you want to stack because you're trying to stack the, like with a support unit, you're trying to get more stacks rather than deal damage. And this one, it does stack pretty high, the level ups. But if you're focusing on stacking Dynamo particularly and not ciphertext, it is 10 stacks of Dynamo at every single level of this incantation, so it's not that bad. His buff incantation, his second incantation, that is called Meshing Minds. This is a self buff where he gains a Bastion that is 280% times his own HP. I'm not doing math. If you already have a Bastion, the Bastion is stacked, so it can't stack. There's a lot going on here, but this is one of those incantations that I would not know how it works until we got in game. So unfortunately, I cannot tell you if that's a good one, but oh my God, he's pretty. So what's my pity looking like? Haha, the red's butterfly. Yep. Okay. All right. So we are 12 into pity. Awesome. All right. Let's make it 22. 22 into pity. That is a 5-star gold right there. So who do we get? Sweetheart. Okay, at least she's on a banner. I'm not gonna just like let it continue because I do want to try and count it out. So that was 22. Now we're going to go up to 32. And I did have to use my unilogs. My drops. I had to use my drops, not my unilogs. We didn't get any 5 stars on this one, so we skip ahead. And what does the bank have for me? Okay, I can get another unilog. I'm very close to being able to grab another one out of the shop there. So that was 32. We're gonna go up to 42. I have enough, okay. We're probably gonna have to do singles after this. And that is 6-star gold at 42. Okay, it's gonna be Marcus. It's gonna be Marcus. TLDR, I have really bad luck in this game of losing my 50-50s to Marcus. It's gonna be Marcus. If there was any patch for me to lose a 50-50 to Marcus, this would be the patch. All right, intellect, let's go. Intellect, it's Plant, it's Marcus. Oh, it's Vila. Okay, fine, you know, that's fine. We also got a Charlie portrait. I use Vila a lot, so I can't really be mad, but I am a little bit upset. However, we are guaranteed now. And if I do my artificial somnambulism and into limbos and all the things, we can get there. We can get there, trust. So what do we get, Pennywise? Oh, it's an update, so I have no idea where we're at Pennywise. Okay, I guess we're doing singles. Auto purchase Utilugs with clear drops today. Just go in, baby. Quality of life, that's a quality of life update. If I'm saying, hi, Plavia. Plavia's still so pretty. All right, go again. Might be 2, it might be 5. I don't really know. It's onion though. All right. Oh, I'm out of Utilug. I would need 100 crystal drops. I only have 35. That's really unfortunate. Oh, luckily I can grab 2 more Utilugs from the shop. Oh dear. All right. Well, here we go. Okay. What an unfortunate video this ended up being. I'm locked out of doing the trial for Enigma. I got an early 50-50 win. No, not an early 50-50 win. I got an early character at 42, and it was a loss. It was a 50-50 loss. I'm guaranteed now, but at what cost? At what cost, my guy? I'm gonna go do mains bulletin and all the things. I'm gonna like do escape into limbo. I'm gonna do all of it tonight. That's why I was like, we need to get into this patch early. It's condensed. I need to get in early, so if I lose that 50-50, I can like go in guns blazing, you know? This is very important to me. There's no other way for me to get pulled within this video. I'm not gonna buy Marsha's garment today because I do want to think about it, because like I said, I did just get a house. So I might hold off on buying garments for a little bit, but I will probably end up buying Marsha's. We gotta end the video. We just gotta end the video, y'all. That's it. All right, pull up Enigma. Pull up his summon thing, his character information, because this is all we're getting. This is all we're getting. That's really unfortunate today. That was really unfortunate. But that's the video. Yeah, didn't get, I've been robbed of Enigma. Didn't get his, we didn't get a character trailer. Didn't get him to come home today. Didn't get to do his survey. 2 years we've been waiting. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna end the video before I like think about it too hard. I also do need to take my dog for a walk like very soon, so we're gonna end. That is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and hit the little notification bell to be notified when I upload a new one. I hope your luck is better than mine. I hope all Enigma wanters are Enigma havers, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.